So, in the combination of resistance, in the last class we discussed about the resistors which are connected in series combination, and we have also derived the resistors which are connected in series combination. We have seen its derivation, how to derive the derivation we have seen it. That is RT is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So, in series combination, right, the electric current remains constant and the voltage is divided at the respective resistors. Now the second one is that resistors which are connected in parallel combination. So this is a circuit to represent the parallel combination. So I am taking the three resistors here, R1, R2 and R3. R1, R2 and R3. So how do you explain or how do you consider the resistors which are connected in parallel combination? So in parallel combination, all the terminals, all the first terminals of each and every resistor are connected to one point. All the second terminals of each and every resistors are connected to one point. So such arrangement we consider as resistors which are connected in parallel combination. So all the So here all the first and second terminals of the three resistors R1, R2 and R are connected to one point. All the one terminals are connected to one point. All the two terminals are connected to. If the resistors are connected in such a way, then we will say that they are in parallel combination. So this is the explanation regarding to the parallel combination. So we have to derive the equation for parallel combination. The equation for the parallel combination is 1 by RT equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R2. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R2. So this is the derivation for the resistor which are connected in parallel combination. So he may ask you that in examination, he may ask you that derive 1 by RT is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Directly he may give the derivation to you. Or sometimes he may ask the statement what we consider for the series combination also. For series combination, what we discuss, the total resistance is equal to the sum of individual resistors. RT is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. For parallel combination, what is the statement for parallel combination here? So the reciprocal of total resistance is equal to the sum of reciprocal of individual resistors. Reciprocal of individual resistors. So now the equation can be represented as 1 by RT is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So 1 by RT will derive this. 1 by RT is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So the statement regarding to the parallel combination is that the reciprocal of total resistance is equal to the sum of reciprocal of individual resistors, right? So that we have to prove now, right? So to prove this, for this also we have to take the two conditions what we get from the circuit here. So now this is the circuit arrangement for parallel combinations. All the three resistors are connected in parallel combination. R1, R2, R3, right? And there is a tap key, and to this tap key we have connected a power source battery here. So from that we take it as a voltage there. Now the electric current is flowing in the respective resistors. So here we have the three divisions of resistors. So the electric current is divided for the three resistors. The electric current for the three resistors is I1, I2 and I3. And what is constant here? Voltage is constant. So these two concepts we have to consider to derive the resistors which are connected in parallel combination. So what is the condition? One is, the first condition is that Vt equals to K. Vt equals to K. Say constant. Right? And what is the second thing we get from the circuit? The electric current is divided at the respective resistors. So therefore I used to take the equation as IT equals to I1 plus I2 plus I. So these are the two important equations to derive the derivation. So whenever you are going to derive a derivation, you have to check out to derive that derivation what is divided there. From that we will get the derivation. So in the previous class we discussed about the resistors which are connected in series combination. There we have taken the voltage is divided at the respective resistors, that is Vt equals to V1 plus V2 plus V2. From that we have derived Rt is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R2. Similarly, in parallel combination, here the electric current is divided at the three resistors. So therefore the total current is It is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I2. So what I want to say that to prove a derivation, we have to take the equation what is divided in the circuit. From that we will get the derivation. Now here the electric current is divided. So It is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. In the previous session, in the previous class, to derive the series combination, what is divided there? Voltage is divided. From that we have derived Rt is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Now here to derive 1 by Rt is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, we have to take the total current which is divided at the respective resistors. So that is It is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. The same thing, we apply the Ohm's law here. From the Ohm's law, what is the Ohm's law? Ohm's law, V equals to IR. V equals to IR, right? So here the electric current is divided. So now I will make I as the subject of the formula. So to make I as the subject of the formula, I used to write this as IR equals to V, LHS is equal to RHS, RHS is equal to LHS. So therefore IR equals to V. Only I equals to what? V by R. I equals to V by R. Right? Next. Then I equals to V by R. Then what is IT? IT equals to Vt by R. Then what is I1? V1 by R1. Then what is I2? The same. From the formula itself you have to write. Simply you have to substitute. If you are taking 1, then you put 1 there. If you are taking T, you put T for the formula. So therefore I2 is equal to V2 by R. Then what is I3? V3 by R. Right? V3 by R. So we have written from the Ohm's law. So I1 is equal to V1 by R1, I2 is equal to V2 by R2, I3 is equal to V3 by R2. Now we will substitute these values in the equation. Suppose the equation is the second one. Treat this as the second equation, right? So now we will substitute those values in the second equation. The second equation is from the total current It is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. So that is the second equation here. So 2 implies It equals to I1 plus I2 plus I. Right? Now you substitute these values. For It as Vt by Rt, for I1 as V1 by R1, I2 is equal to V2 by R2, I3 is equal to V3 by R3. Right? So you can also take this as small It, I1, this is I2, and this is I, whatever it is. You can take capital or you can take it as small, because I have taken here small letters, so that's why I have changed this as small letters there. So It is equal to Vt by Rt. So in place of It, I used to write this as Vt by Rt. Now for I1 it is V1 by R1. For I2 it is V2 by R. Next for I3, V3 by R. Right? So I1 is V1 by R1, I2 is V2 by R2, I3 is V3 by R. So one thing you have to consider here, from the circuit we consider that voltage is constant here. So you don't have the individual voltages here. So therefore I have to write V1 equals to V2 equals to V3 equals to V. So I just replace V1, V2, V3 as Vt. Right? So we'll take this Vt by Rt equals to, so I just replace V1 as Vt here. So Vt by R1 Vt by, next one the same thing for V2 as Vt only, Vt by R2. Next Vt by R2. So in all the three things we have the Vt as common, so remove that common. Vt by Rt, just remove common as Vt there. So I used to write this as Vt of 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R2. So voltage and Vt is cancelled on both the sides. So then what is left there? So 1 by Rt equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R2. So this is the equation for the resistors which are connected in parallel combination. So what does it explain to you there? The reciprocal of total resistance is equal to the reciprocal of individual resistors. Sum of reciprocal of individual resistors. 1 by Rt is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R2. So this is the derivation which we have derived for parallel combination. So children, if you like this video, share it and subscribe and pass to your friends and follow the equations what you have taken out here and practice well. Definitely it will be helpful for your examination. Thank you.